Today's lesson is a review of fractions and order of operations. Today we're going to learn how to solve problems correctly. So your essential question is, how do I solve problems correctly? Your learning intention. I'm learning to apply the order of operations and perform arithmetic on fractions. For your warm-up, you've got 4 warm-up problems. Pause the video and see if you can do those one-step equations now. Pause the video, please. Well, I do hope that you tried to do those on your own, and all you're doing now is checking your answers. On the first one, we have addition. The operation that undoes addition is subtraction. So I will subtract 4 from both sides. 15 minus 4 is 11. So 11 is equal to K. 11 plus 4 is 15. So I know I've got the correct answer. On the next one, I've got T divided by 5. The operation that undoes division is multiplication. So I will multiply both sides by 5. T is equal to 50. 10 times 5 is 50. The reason it works is because 5 divided by 5 is 1. Now, if I substitute it in to check, 50 divided by 5 gives me 10. So, we've done addition, we've done division, we're going to multiply. The opposite of multiplication is division. So I'm going to divide by the coefficient of x, the number in front of x, which is 7. And I do it on both sides. I do not divide by x because I want the x left by itself. 14 divided by 7 is 2, so 2 is equal to x. 7 times 2 is 14. I've checked it and it is correct. And the last one, we're subtracting. The opposite of subtraction is addition. I will add 8 to both sides. I now have the variable by itself. It's isolated. P is equal to 12 plus 8 is 20. 20 minus 8 is 12. Okay, for the next one, we're looking at that order of operations. Order of operations tells us in what order we perform our operations to solve correctly. So the first is parentheses, then exponents, multiplication or division, whichever you see first, addition or subtraction, whichever you see first. So as I'm looking through here, there are no parentheses, there are no exponents, I don't have any multiplication, but I do have division. So we start by dividing. 14 divided by 2 is 7. 7 minus 1 plus 3. I've got addition and subtraction, but the subtraction comes first. 7 minus 1 is 6. 6 plus 3 is 9. So the correct answer is 9. Coming down to the next one. Do I have parentheses? No. Do I have exponents? No. Do I have multiplication or division? Yes. I've got division, so I did start by dividing. 14 plus 18 divided by 2 is 9, times 18 minus 7. Next step. Do I have I have multiplication. So now I multiply. 9 times 18 is equal to 162. 14 plus 162 minus 7. Okay, now what comes next? I've got addition and subtraction. I see addition first, so I add those two numbers together. 14 plus 162 is equal to 176. Minus 7 will give me 169. Any questions? For the last one on this page, do I have parentheses? Yes, I've got two sets of parentheses. In this parentheses, I've got addition and subtraction, so I do the addition first. This parenthesis only has subtraction, so I can do everything in this one at the same time. I will still keep my parentheses. 11 plus 42 is 53, minus 5, divided by 11 minus 4 would be 7. Now, I still have parentheses. 53 minus 5. And we get 48. Divided by 7. Now 49 divided by 7 would be 7. So 48 divided by 7 is going to give me a fraction. And that will simply be 48 over 7. There are no common factors, so I cannot simplify that. But if I wanted to change it into a mixed number, 48 divided by 7 would be 6, that would be 42, and I would have 6 left over, and this is 6 with a remainder 6. So this is equal to 7 and 6/7. So both of these are equally valid answers. If you're still struggling with order of operations, watch this part of the video again. Okay, addition and subtraction. By this time, I would hope that you could do the first one on your own. Can you do that on your own? I'll give you a few seconds here. Okay, same denominator, so all I do is add the numerators. 3 plus 2 is 5 over 7. Done. 5 and 7 are both prime, that cannot simplify it. How about the next one? Do we have the same denominator? No, we do not. That means we've got to think about how to create those equivalent fractions. Okay, 5 times 2 is 10, so I know I can change the 2 over 5 to something over 10. Okay, what have I done to my 5 to get 10? I've multiplied by 2. I have to multiply by 2 on top also. 2 times 2 is 4. So I get 4 over 10 plus 3 over 10. That gives me 7 over 10. Can I simplify? No, because 7 is a prime number and it does not divide evenly into 10. So, what about the next one? Pause the video. Can you do the next one on your own? You know that 7 is 1/2 of 14, so 7 times 2 gives me 14. How will I create equivalent fractions with 6/7? Well, hopefully you tried. 6 over 7 equals what over 14? 7 times 2 equals 14. 6 times 2 equals 12. If you notice, I've just doubled top and bottom. 13 over 14 minus 12 over 14 equals 1 over 14, and we're done. What about the next one? Both of them have to be changed because 3 will not go evenly into 4 at all. So what is our least common multiple? What number is the smallest number that both of them divide into evenly? Let's look at 4. The fact, if I take 4 and I multiply it by 2, I get 8. Does 3 divide evenly into 8? No. 8 plus 4 is 12. Does 3 divide evenly into 12? Yes, it goes in 4 times. So I know that I can have something over 12 as my new fraction. So 3 over 4 equals what over 12? 4 times 3 gives me 12. 3 times 3 gives me 9. So the first one is 9 over 12. I'm looking at 1 over 3. It's what over 12? This time, I multiply by 4. So it's 9 over 12 minus 4 over 12 equals 5 over 12. If you notice, we did not have to simplify any of those. Normally you would have to, but today, because we're just reviewing and you know that's part of the process, we're not doing that. Multiplication is the easy one. So I'm going to take and I'm going to pretend like there's a line here going straight across. I look top and bottom. Do I have any common factors? I've got a 2 on top, I've got 8 on the bottom. 2 will divide evenly into 8. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 8 divided by 2 is 4. So 1 times 7 is 7. 3 times 4 is 12. Could I have done it without simplifying to begin with? Yeah. Because you would have 2 times 7 would give you 14, 3 times 8 would give you 24, and then you would have to simplify it from there. You would have to divide the 2 out here to get back to your 7 over 12. If you do not see it, that's what you end up having to do. But hopefully you'll be able to see it and then work with smaller numbers. For the next one, can you do it on your own? If I pretend there's a line here and I'm multiplying top and bottom, do I see any common factors? I've got a 9 and a 3. 3 divides evenly into 9. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 9 divided by 3 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. 13 times 1 is 13. 6 over 13. 6/13. Okay, any questions? On the next one, do we divide? No, we do not. We multiply by those reciprocals. 9 over 11 times 22 over 3. Can I simplify? Yes. 3 goes into 9 3 times. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 9 divided by 3 is 3. 11 goes into 22 2 times. 11 divided by 11 is 1. 22 divided by 11 is 2. Now, in my denominator, I've got 1 times 1. When I divide by 1, does it change anything? No, so I'm looking at 3 times 2, which would give me 6. If you wanted to, you could put it over 1 and then equal 6. But you would not have to, because I would hope you would realize that by now. For the last one on the division, we don't divide, we multiply by the reciprocal. 4 over 9 does not change, times 21 over 16. Once again, I'm going to pretend the line is there. I've got 4 and I've got 16. 4 divides evenly into 16. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 16 divided by 4 is 4. I've got 9 and I've got 21. Both of those have a factor of 3 in them. 9 divided by 3 is 3. 21 divided by 3 is 7. So I now have 1 times 7, which is 7, over 3 times 4, which is 12. And I'm done. If you do not see that, you're going to end up with a really big numbers in your fractions, where it's much simpler if you just are able to simplify as you go. Okay, convert between mixed numbers or improper fractions. So if it's a mixed number, we're going to make it a improper fraction. If it's improper fraction, we make it a mixed number. We multiply and then we add. So I have 5 times 2 is 10. 10 plus 3 is 13, and this is over 5. 15 sevenths. I have to divide it out. 15 divided by 7 gives me 2. 7 will not go into 15, but it will go into 14 evenly 2 times. 2 times 7 is 14. I've got that remainder of 1. So this becomes 2. My remainder is my numerator, 1 over 7. And we're done. You know you're successful when you can accurately solve problems. So this is just review. PEMDAS. Fractions. And a little bit, a few of those one-step equations.